Well, I expect you know, we've been running these awards now for about 2 or 3 years. And the objective is to provide money to get something off the ground. It's not to reward someone who's achieved something, it's to enable something to happen. And what we've done this year, we've changed the formula. So instead of looking at a number of different sectors that we can support, we're going for one big prize, £5,000, for the application, which in our view and the view of the public, because they're going to vote, is doing its utmost to support encouraging people to go boating. As you know, when I was a youngster, we couldn't afford it. I didn't learn to sail till I joined the Merchant Navy at the age of 17, and yet I'd love to have gone sailing. And I'm sure there's a lot of youngsters out there who are exactly the same. They'd love to do it, don't know how to. How do you get them out there? Well, we're saying, okay, this year, there's £5,000 there for someone who comes up with the best plan to encourage people to go boating. So it's an award, not a reward. If it's successful, they can get rewards from lots of people, but we want to make something happen which otherwise would not happen. Well, I think the first thing you've got to understand about the Haven Academy is it isn't a reward, it's an award. And what we're trying to do with it is make things happen that wouldn't happen without this money priming the pump, so to speak. So we're looking around for projects that would perhaps not get off the ground or would take longer to get off the ground if we weren't able to give them one of our awards. And I think what we've shown so far is we've been able to pick up some rather interesting little projects and sort of help them succeed. And it's really been rather satisfying. I think you'll find the Haven Academy is the only award that there is amongst the boating industry. Everything else is a reward for achieving something. And really, you know, by that time they've done it, so it's successful. We're saying, look, there's a lot of bright ideas out there. Why can't we support them and help them actually get to fruition? So that's the big difference. We help them actually happen. We don't reward them when they've happened. Well, we've changed things for 2013. Instead of having a number of different awards, we're having one, and we can put more money into it. So what we want to try and do is, this time, look for projects that will encourage people who perhaps never thought of boating or feel they can't afford it to go boating. So that's basically the theme we've adopted this time, and hopefully we're going to get quite a few applications in. I have to say, at this moment in time, first day of the Southampton Boat Show, we've already had 3. So that's encouraging, but I'd like to think that we can do something that will help people get boating. You know, the thing I couldn't do when I was small because we couldn't afford it, didn't know the people. I couldn't go sailing till I joined the Merchant Navy, age 17. Well, there must be lots of youngsters out there who'd love to go sailing, don't know how to do it, would love to be able to do it. We want to find some way of helping them do that, achieve it. Uh, 2013 will be different because we've been rather more specific about our objectives, but also it's a larger sum of money. So I think with more money you can probably achieve a bit more, but we've also been quite specific about what we want to try to achieve. So we're saying to the boating world out there, here's the opportunity, guys. Come to us with a good idea, we'll judge it, and if you're lucky, you'll get that money towards making your dream reality. Well, the main difficulty you have with anything like this is getting word out that the actual award exists. You'd be surprised, wouldn't you, that when there's money available, people don't hear about it or don't go and look for it. So we're trying to broadcast the fact that this money is available. All they've got to do is fill in the application form, it'll be judged, and we'll give them an answer as soon as we can. And hopefully, as I said, turn that dream into reality. So we want to just promote the fact the money's there, encourage people to apply for it. How will the best project be chosen? Well, you know how it is. You end up looking at about a dozen really good projects, and that's when it gets really, really hard to make a decision. And this time we're going to change it slightly. We're going to let the public vote, because it takes the responsibility off me. Very simple. Go to the website. boatzone.com. And you can enter, you can pick up the application form there, and when we've got all these applications in, and we put them all together, and we'll ask people to vote, and that's how they'll vote.